Hey, did you tap on this video quite quickly? Do you want a second to compose yourself? Yeah? You're good? Good. I'm Danny Burke, and this video is called The Top 10 Dumbest Tweets Part 28. Guys, I know I joke around quite a lot, but I seriously can't believe how big this series has got. Thanks so much to everyone who still supports it. I'm gonna get right into it, but don't forget I have my own channel if you want to see that. There's more of me in the description box below. There's a link in the description box to me reacting to some of you guys reacting to these dumbest tweets. So if you like these videos, you'll really like that, I think. But for now, let's get into our number 10. I thought AD meant after dinosaurs. What a brilliant one to start off with. Yes, right now it's been 2017 years since dinosaurs were walking around, apparently. All that 65 million years ago stuff that you heard, that was just made up by cavemen. Now to be fair, it's fine that a lot of people don't know that it stands for the Latin Anno Domini. I think it's a lot better to think nothing at all than to think every new year we celebrate another year without dinosaurs returning. What am I saying? Coming in at number 9, did y'all know drug dogs are addicted to drugs? That's how they're able to identify drugs. No, I don't think it is, to be honest. What kind of world is this guy imagining? The police just drive around until they find a dog buying drugs in the street and they say, hey, stop, dog. Stop doing those drugs, come and work for us. Use your addiction to fight crime. Did I just invent a new TV show? Moving on to number 8 now. You guys have all heard the news shows use the phrase, they were held at gunpoint. Did you think that meant being held up with a gun? Yeah? Well, apparently not. Is gunpoint a real place? Is gunpoint a real place? Well, if it is, they really need to start cracking down with the crime there. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, your local news will eventually have a story about someone getting held up at gunpoint. Sounds like a pretty rough town, to be honest. I heard the dogs there are addicted to drugs. Coming in at number 7 now. If Australia is on the bottom, like upside down, how come the blood doesn't rush to Aussie heads? Who knows? Science. Well, at least she acknowledges that science knows why the blood doesn't rush to Aussies' heads after years of research. It doesn't. What? It really does worry me that people can be old enough to operate a Twitter account and still think that Australians are in a constant battle to not fall off the bottom of the planet. If we have any Australians watching this video and you've heard of this happening, I'd love to hear. Next up at number 6 now. A lot of you guys will be familiar with this. Mount Rushmore, the landmark with the faces of 4 US presidents carved into the rock. Must have taken a lot of skill and effort, right? Wow, I can't believe Mount Rushmore was a natural phenomenon. You think this just happened? That this rock in South Dakota just happened to naturally form into the faces of Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, George Washington, and Abraham Lincoln? Well, that would have saved a lot of time and effort on the day, I think. One day, I hope a rock forms into my face with the words "dumb Twitter" below it so that I can inspire more tweets like this. Moving on to number 5 now. Are skeletons real or an excuse from the government? I don't really understand this one. I'm sorry guys, I just know it's dumb. Now this account posts a lot of strange conspiracy theories and they're quite serious about them, but this has to be the weirdest one of all. There's just no explanation. The government are using skeletons as an excuse for... Mr. President, can you explain why you went ahead with the nuclear treaty without the approval of Congress? Skeletons. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Alright, next up at number 4. Being deaf and blind is too peak, and if you were born that way, how would you know if you're alive? What? You need to be able to see and hear to tell if you're alive or not. Okay, here's an idea. How about you cover up your ears, you close your eyes, and then see if you're still alive? I'm pretty sure it's the same from birth. I think covering up your eyes and ears might help protect you from these dumb tweets, but they'll always be in your mind. They always are in mine. Coming in at number 3, how do I get YouTube to come and film me? I got tons of things to show the internet. Listen mate, YouTube can only film so many people at one time, alright? I waited weeks for them to come and film this video. They're behind the camera now. I really hope this person is very old. That's the only excuse I can think of for them. Well, either way, I'm strangely excited to see what great things they have to show the internet now. Next up at number 2. Also, there are certain foods you can eat to regrow your virginity. Hashtag stay woke. I love this one. Not only do they think people have the ability to regrow their virginity, whatever that means, they think that certain types of food make it grow back. I'm using grow back like that's the actual term. I wonder if there's any people in the world who accidentally ate this food without realizing its effects, and at the end they're like, oh my god, I'm a virgin. What am I talking about? Alright, finally, we've got there. We're at number 1. The Twitter account That's Earth shared a picture of sunset into moonrise. This person replied, "I thought the sun and moon were meant to be the same thing." Their friend said, "Oh, name. I'm guessing I'm wrong now, but I would have put money on that. Mega confused." Yeah, I'm mega confused too. I'm just really glad they didn't actually put money on that. I think putting money on a bet that the sun and moon are the same thing sounds like the worst bet in history. You're not gonna win that bet. I love this tweet. It's one like this that just keeps me going. Keeps me going. Perhaps till a part 29, you know the drill. Find my comment down below in the comment section and let me know if you want this madness to continue. I honestly asked this question because I'm worried that one day you guys might suddenly snap from all the dumbness and end up hating these videos, and we'll have to pretend we never made 28 parts. My name is Danny Burke, thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video.